Okay, so welcome back to Strides SMP Season 3. Today, I want to start working on the mega build that I want to do this season. I've completely thrown my old plans out the window. So I'm pretty good at that. I did that threw all the plans that I was going to do out the window and I did something else. Well, guess what? I'm doing it today. We're taking the plans and we're throwing it out the window for the second time. So this entire island, so if we fly up here a little bit, this whole island, I want to turn into a village. Yes, a village. The type of village, I think medieval style, because Lils is building a medieval style village and I have never actually done that before. So I thought it would be a fun little challenge for me to actually try and build in some sort of a medieval style. And I hope it turns out well. We'll see. I've already laid out the entirety of this island, just roughly drew out the island shape and stuff. I did it a while ago. I'll show you a clip right now of just a time lapse of me drawing it out and what I did. And you can see there are a couple different colored lines. We've got the light blue, which is the buildings, obviously. You have the thick lime green lines, which are main roads. The red dot in the middle of that green circle is the center of the island, the center point of the village. The orange path are going to be mini roads that aren't main ones, but not quite paths. They're just kind of back roads. And the pinky purple color are going to be footpaths going throughout the village. The white outline, obviously the boundary. That's the boundary, aka the wall that we're going to be putting around. The little white structure you see just on the edge of the boundary up there, the white box and circle, that is going to be some sort of a lighthouse, or in the case of a medieval time village, I'm thinking more of like a giant torch tower. And lastly, the yellow outlines are going to be mini crop fields set in the village. The village style is more of a fishing village, hence the lack of crop related fields, and it's surrounded by an island, so it just makes more sense for it to be a fishing village rather than some sort of a farming village. The next thing we need to do though, after that, is we actually need to go and chop down all of these trees because we don't need any of the damn trees. They all need to go. All this lovely forest, it needs to go. Forests suck. They don't do anything good for the world at all. They're all terrible. So let's just, I guess, time-lapse some tree chopping. I missed it, the log. Time-lapse time. What? That creeper right there, that charged creeper? That's a naturally spawned charged creeper. Oh, no, it despawned. No! That was a naturally spawned charged creeper. I just slept and it was a thunderstorm before. No. Anyway, welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the little time lapse of chopping down all the trees. It took me a long time, a very long time. I am so tired of chopping down trees. I did it. I finished chopping down every single tree in the entire area. So now we have this entire island to actually start planning stuff out. I have a lot of planning to do. If you remember the little video I showed of me doing the outline there, yeah, I have a lot of planning to do. This whole island essentially is going to be filled up. If we have enough time this season, we'll fill the entire island up and probably much more. But I think we're going to start somewhere more along the exterior, maybe over here by our base. We're going to start over here and start laying out kind of like a small portion section of the layout so that we can get a feel for like what we are trying to do, get a build design going, get a palette going that we're going to use throughout the entire place, because at this moment I don't have a clue what my palette is going to be, so I got to figure that out. I think it's going to be using some white blocks and some wood blocks, obviously, because I got a lot of oak, so maybe we'll try to use oak in the build, but we'll see. Undecided at this point. We will figure out in a bit here. But before we do that, we got something else to take care of. So welcome back. So I've done a live stream since the last clip, because we're doing currently, as of this moment in time, it is the Strides stream weekend. And I just finished a live stream where we got these villagers here all set up. So we got ourselves a Silk Touch villager and we got ourselves a Prot 4 villager, which is progress because now we can start working on getting these guys all leveled up and stuff so we can start putting selling books in our shop that we just built in the last episode. So we have to wait for these two wonderful fellers to grow up who are jumping on the bed. You know, if you jump on the bed, you might break your neck. They don't seem bothered. But yes, we're gonna keep leveling these guys up. I think I'm gonna make one of these guys a Fletcher, and then I'm gonna make the other guy a Lectern guy, so I could try to get like efficiency 5 or something, because it's one of the things that we need, that is like very needed. I'm trying to get enchantment books that people are gonna want early game. I think that would be the best choice, because I think that's what we would make the most diamonds off of, just overall as a whole. I also went and died on stream, so now my tools have been downgraded again, which is great. It's really annoying, but yeah, it is what it is. I added in the lighting and stuff that's supposed to be in my house here, so it's all set up in all the spots where it's supposed to be set, including the basement's all lit up and everything. And I've got my armor stand set up, and I'm starting to fill out it with the armors that I want. So we got like our diamond armor. I'm probably gonna put like netherite and stuff in there, just extra other, like not really extra sets, just more sets just to look pretty. This one I want to make chainmail because it kind of fits the smithing area vibe. This one's just a bunch of random lower level armors that I want to be enchanted as well, and full Prot 4 enchanted, obviously. Like I want this all to be maxed out armor. And yeah, okay, so progress has been made. I got a Fletcher for selling sticks to get emeralds. I've got myself a Prot 4 villager. I've got myself a Silk Touch villager. I've got a Unbreaking villager. I think this is probably good enough for the basic stuff that people are gonna need, which, you know, I think what I just listed was pretty much the gist of what people are gonna want to need. I don't have mending, but I don't need a mending villager because there is a mending villager in a different part of the map, part of Lil's villagers. So that's over there. Spot an efficiency 5 book to put on my pickaxe. My pickaxe. That's right, pickaxe. To put on my pickaxe, and we're gonna go do that right now. Now we have an efficiency 5 Silk Touch pickaxe, which is perfect because I think the next villager I want to get is a stonemason, so we could sell stone to him, because that's a really good way to get lots of emeralds, is to get stone, because you just chop down a bunch of, you go mining for like an hour and you can fill a couple shulker boxes worth of stone, and it's like nothing if you have efficiency 5. That's if you have efficiency 5 and haste 2. Otherwise it's not as fun. But other than that, that is doing pretty good. I think we're pretty set on these. I just need to make emeralds, and I pretty much need to just kill them and bring them back to life again, because that's what normal people do. But without further ado, let's build a couple houses. Time-lapse 2.0. Okay, so welcome back. I'm sorry, that was faceplant into the window. I've done a little progress. Again, it's the next day of the stream weekend, and as you can see behind me, I've made a little progress on the building structures over here that I wanted to see. Technically speaking, you would have saw the time lapse right before I started talking, so, you know, there's that. But as of this recording, I just finished the stream weekend, and we built both of these houses in there, collected all the resources for it, and we did a little bit more work elsewhere with the villagers over yonder. I'm gonna go show you that real quick. Okay, so the villager related stuff, I've changed where they live. I have upgraded it very slightly. Oh, I forgot that there's a barrel guy. It's fine, but I got a zombie. That was a painstaking task. Me and Goat were trying to get a damn zombie, and it took me forever because I kept dying to the zombie, and then the zombie kept dying, and then finally I got this guy here who's having like a really deep stare down with the golem, which is cool. I've got all my villagers nicely set in here. We got our mending guy, we got our affinity guy, yada 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 down the line. This guy's Silk Touch. He's a breeding village. He's been running around making babies because a zombie got in here some magical how, I'm not entirely sure how, and he killed all of my Fletcher boys. This was the lone sole survivor of the Fletcher boys. It was just a zombie train all the way down, and they all died because they burnt to death, because apparently trapdoors don't stop sunlight. The more you know. Yeah, they all burnt to a crisp, and now we got problems. But I got to deal with all this because this man is literally locking onto barrels. Stop, 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 just stop. Sorry, you got punched, loser. But yeah, you need to shoot, bro. You should come like a stonemason or something, because I need more stonemasons. Thank you. Okay, so now, with all the enchantment books that we have collected, we have actually stocked the shop. As you can clearly see, there are some books in the background. Here's the current price range, which actually I have to update because I decided that I wanted to make them a little bit more expensive, because it's actually a little bit difficult to get some of these books, so they're all going to be increased by at least 2 diamonds each in order to make it a little bit more profitable for me because, you know, it's expensive. So Kipper added these, I think it was Kipper, but yeah, he added these little mini bookshelf blocks. I love them. They fit so well. It looks perfect. This one, I think, needs to be like right there. Perfect. So we got flame here. This one, I don't know. It's a bow enchantment. Infinity. Yep. Hello. Oh, I have another infinity book. Aha. Okay. I need to update the list and add one more infinity book to the... Actually, I am going to be updating another aqua infinity. Ow. Rude. Excuse me. So we got to add a new page. Aqua. Okay, and then we'll just shove the Aqua Affinity book. Hello? We'll shove the Aqua Infinity book there. So we got ourselves Protection 4. We've got Unbreaking and Feather Falling. Right here we got Efficiency 5. Here we got Silk Touch and Fortune. This is looting. That one's mending. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the shop. It's all set up. Prices are done. We've been making a couple diamonds. People have been putting their diamonds in here. I keep forgetting to put a payment barrel here because this is for the glass shop, not for the bookshop. But people are putting it there regardless, which is nice. So far, I've already made a stack of diamonds from it, which is beautiful. I think that maybe it's time for us to get into some shenanigans, if you know what I mean. We're gonna convert that roof right there just a little itsy bitsy teeny tiny bit. Up we go. Okay, very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, very, very nice indeed. Okay, looking amazing. You know, one would call this roof an improvement. One would be me. Oh, okay, last few spots. A little touch-up work here and there. I feel like I'm missing a block. I would say that's an upgrade, wouldn't you? It actually doesn't look half bad. Quick, now we make a run for it before she even notices. Who can notice? It's definitely not a totally different color from what it was. No one's gonna notice that it changed. No one. Okay, right before we end this episode, I've done a little work on my gear while I was working on the villagers for my shop. So I've got Prot 4 on all of my armor. I've got it named. So we got Crocs. Never got to naming that guy. We got Vest. We got Brain Bucket. We got Dupa. We got Silky Smooth. We got Scythe. We got Sharp Stick. We got Chop Bayou. We got Spoon. Those are the names of our beautiful tools. They are pretty much maxed out. The helmet is not quite maxed out because I'm got my Aqua Infinity book and I accidentally put it in the shop earlier. Whoopsie-daisies. But all of my tools, for the most part, I would say for what I want on them, they are pretty much maxed out. These two don't have them breaking. Didn't know that. Now I do. Oh, there's a cat in my house. I thought that was Chicken Tim. That's another thing. Chicken Tim is missing. Guys, it's all over. Chicken Tim is missing. I don't know where he went. He's gone. He won't come to for his seeds. I don't know where he went, and I'm actually sad because he was a good house pet. But other than that, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new, and if you feel sad for Chicken Tim, and I'll see you in the next one.